You keep making the same mistake in the same passage, but instead of trying something new, you keep repeating it over and over in the same way. And that can actually make things worse because you are just reinforcing the bad habit. That's why it's important to try different practice methods, especially when you get stuck. After years of practicing, playing, and teaching, I found 5 different practice methods that really work. So number 1 is finger staccato practice. Let's say you have a fast passage like this. If you find it hard to play light and fast, the finger staccato practice can really help. It's very simple. You play every note staccato, but make sure the motion comes only from your fingertips, not from your wrist or your arm. Only your fingertips are active. If you want to play fast, you have to release each key very quickly and move to the next one almost immediately. And finger staccato practice helps train that quick release, and it also builds finger strength and control. Number 2 is rhythm variation practice. So the idea is to change the rhythm to make it harder than it actually is. So in the same passage, this is the original rhythm, and we're going to change the rhythm to bum ba bum ba bum, this long short long short long short. And the other way around, so short long short long short long. You can also group the notes in 4s, so bum ba 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 bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum. And then make the second notes of each group longer. And then the third notes. And then the fourth notes. For the passage is like this. I'll practice like this. So you play 2 notes fast and then stop. Then play 3 notes and stop. And then 4. And if you can, maybe try 5 notes. When you go back to your original rhythm, it now feels very easy. Number 3, play just the melody by itself. In many pieces, the melody is surrounded by many other notes, so it's very easy to lose the melody. By playing the melody by itself, you train your ears to focus on the most important notes. The main melody is just and as you play the melody, you also work on shaping the melody. So here we are going down. So you may want to come down a little bit. When you play with other notes, your ears will still listen for the melody notes that we just practiced. Many notes, but the melody is just so repeat this practice a lot so that when you play with all the notes together later, your ears will still listen for the melody line that you practice. Here it's very easy to play everything loud, especially because it says fortissimo. But but there's always a melody hidden inside. So here, the melody notes are... So only the melody should be played fortissimo. So the more you practice just the melody, the more your ears will learn what to focus on. That way, even when the texture is busy, you'll know exactly what you want to hear and what you want others to hear too. Number 4 is similar to number 3, but when we play the piano, we usually play many notes at once, but not all notes should sound equal. So the top note is the melody, but the other notes should be soft. So to practice this, really exaggerate the volume difference. So play the melody really loud, and then play the rest super soft. Also try ghost playing the non-melody notes. So that means you still move your fingers, but you don't press the key. You're just pretending to play them. The 5th method is what I call stop practice. If you find a tricky passage like this, especially one that moves hand positions, divide it into small groups based on the hand position. So this passage, we have the first 4 notes in one position, and then to play the next 4 notes, you have to be in different position, and then another different position. So what we're going to do is we're going to add stops in between each position. So play the first note. So stop, 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 stop. And gradually you start shortening the pauses. So even when you play without stops, your brain still remembers those groups, and that gives you more clarity and control. So you don't need to do all of these practices in one practice session, but instead ask yourself what is not working right now, and then choose the practice method that fits the problem. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.